So it ain't just her.
It's a lovely fall day and I am here at Szalay's Farm Market in Peninsula, Ohio. I wanted some fall vibes and they never disappoint. I'm here a little early for it, but they always have a corn maze and a big fall festival, and that's what that is getting ready for over there. Szalay's Farm in Peninsula, Ohio has been a family tradition since 1931, when Big Jim Szalay planted his first crops along the Cuyahoga River. What started as a simple roadside stand has grown into a beloved landmark for its sweet corn, vibrant produce, and classic fall displays. Every autumn, the farm bursts with color, rows of bright pumpkins, rustic wagons, and crisp air carrying the scent of fresh kettle corn. Just steps from the towpath trail, Szalay's Market feels like a step back in time, surrounded by the charm of the Cuyahoga Valley. Visitors wander the open-air market, enjoy local goods, and watch as the Cuyahoga Valley Scenic Railroad rumbles past, reminding everyone that while the world keeps moving, some Ohio traditions never change. I decided to take a walk on the Cuyahoga Valley National Park's towpath trail. The towpath trail winds through the Cuyahoga Valley National Park, following the route of the historic Ohio and Erie Canal. It was built between 1825 and 1832, and the canal once connected Ohio's farms and factories to Cleveland and the Great Lakes, carrying goods by mule-drawn boats along these very same paths. When canal travel ended in the early 1900s, the route sat quiet until 1974, when the valley became a protected national recreation area, later known as the Cuyahoga Valley National Park. Soon after, the park revived about 20 miles of the old towpath, turning it into a trail for everyone to explore. This is one of the many locks along the towpath trail. I'm not sure when you guys are going to get to see this, but peak color here in Ohio and in this area is supposed to be the week after, like the week of October 22nd, I think, is when peak color is supposed to be here. So if I post this ahead of that, you guys can get out and come and see it because it's absolutely amazing. Right next to me over there is one of Zalay's fields where they grow their corn. And I don't know if you can hear this because my mic is sound canceling. But there's a lot of nature sounds going on, and they are not natural. They pipe those in to try to scare off the birds, maybe crows, whatever it is that feeds on the corn. They used to actually do cannons. I don't know if they still do that or not, but I remember biking on the trail once. And I was so freaked out by the cannons. I thought there were shots fired. I'm like, I'm looking all around. Oh my God, there's shots fired. And it was just them shooting cannons for their, to keep their crops protected. In 1985, the Towpath Trail was officially recognized as the backbone of the park's trail system. Today, hikers, bikers, and families follow the same towpath that was once traveled by canal mules, surrounded by forests, wetlands, and echoes of history that still flow through the valley.
Hi, welcome to your local McDonald's. Don't forget to try our new chicken strips served every day at lunch. Go ahead with your order or drive through code whenever you're ready.
Hi, do you guys have pumpkin spice lattes?
Yes, we do.
Okay, I'd like a medium one. Iced. That's it. Hi. Hi. Thank you. You too. I am decorating for Halloween. I have pulled out a good amount of my vintage Halloween stuff. That's not all of it. It's just out. I haven't styled it yet, but it's just out. If you've watched for any amount of time, you know that summer is my absolute favorite season of the year. And I love to suck as much life out of summer as I possibly can. Well, the temperature turned a little bit on us earlier than expected this year. So the last week of August got a little cool. And while I lamented losing my summer, it did make me long for the fall. So I've just started pulling out all of my Halloween decorations, as I mentioned earlier, and I'm going to start decorating with that. If you like that sort of thing, and you are not familiar with my other channel, Mimi's Treasure Cottage, take a look over there. Yeah, I have a lot of wonderful decor videos you can check out. I am big on decorating for the holidays, and I'm a bit of a maximalist. You would know right now. We just did our living room. We just painted the walls because we picked up new furniture after about 20 some years with the same furniture. And but we had to paint the walls, and we took pretty much everything out of here. So I'm just putting in the decor. I'm very excited about it. So if you like I said, if you like that sort of thing, check out Mimi's Treasure Cottage. But here I'm going to share with you some of my favorite things for the fall. One of the things that I like a lot is this spray. It's a room spray, and it is made by like a crafty company that does the art and craft shows. I haven't seen them in a while, and I think if I read this correct, it is Aaron Lane Candle Company. I've looked for this for a while, but I did manage a few years ago to pick up a second bottle, so I do have the second bottle. It smells so good, and I'm very, very particular about scents. My husband can tell you, especially since I had COVID, some things smell very weird to me still, but this still smells absolutely wonderful, and it doesn't give me a headache, so I love it. It's a wonderful scent for the fall. The other thing that I love for the fall is to pull out my candles. And this is really the only candle company that I buy from. And again, it's because of that scent thing that I have. And that's always been the case. Things smell a little weird for me now since COVID. Sometimes they don't always smell true to what they should be. But even before COVID, I had a problem with smells just giving me the worst headaches ever. So these don't, and I love them. This is the Kinfolk Candle Company. These are soy-based candles. This candle company is out of Canal Fulton, Ohio. I find them every year at the Yankee Peddler Festival, which is a big 3-weekend festival here in Ohio. But I'm pretty sure they also ship. So Kinfolk Candle Company, just Google that. You can find them and you will love them. They don't make this scent anymore, by the way, hot baked apple pie. And it is my favorite because I think that the fall is just time for apples, right? And these smell like apples. So amazing, but they have so many other scents as well. Those are my favorites for the fall. I really, really enjoy them. Oh, pretty. Wow, that's beautiful. Oh, that's a picture. I am at the Yankee Peddler Festival in Canal Fulton, Ohio. This is one of the major things for me for the fall. It like signals fall, just as some things signal summer. This one is the fall kickoff. I'm so excited to be here and share with you what this is all about.
I thought this was the only date.
Which is all about vintage and thrifting. So, and I'm so used to saying that one first.
The last time I asked somebody what their YouTube channel was about, the guy said, well, a couple different things. I do. Just dried this year?
Every fall, walking through the Yankee Peddler Festival fills me with a sense of nostalgia and warmth. I've been coming here every year since I was 12 years old. The lion's share of those visits were with my parents and my sister. My parents passed their joy of this festival on to me, and they made each visit full of laughter, stories, and simple joys. Even now, as I stroll among the colorful booths and crisp autumn leaves, I feel their presence in every shared memory, and the festival becomes more than a tradition. It's a gentle reminder of the love and moments that stay with us forever. The Yankee Peddler Festival takes place the 3 weekends after Labor Day, and you can find it at Clay's Resort, Jellystone Park in Canal Fulton, Ohio. The festival itself has roots in the early 1970s when local organizers conceived it as part of the country's bicentennial celebration. At that time, they launched what would become the Yankee Peddler Weekend Craft and Heritage event.
Who's on my bread? You must have my bread. What's my bread? Who's on my bread? Who's on my bread?
This year was its 52nd year in existence, and it has grown into a sprawling experience across 75 acres of wooden terrain with artisan vendors dressed in period style, historic style food cooked over open fires, and demonstrations of traditional crafts. It is more than just a marketplace, it is a living slice of American heritage, and I try not to miss it for anything.
I'm just gonna put your bag with Cindy. You guys know each
Remember Kinfolk Candles that I was talking about earlier? This is their booth. This is where I come every year to stock up on my candles. They have so many fun things here. And I sing their praises so often that they know me by sight.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they no longer make my favorite scent, which is hot baked apple pie. These two are probably my next best favorite, cinnamon pumpkin crunch and pumpkin cornbread. I love those too, but so many of their scents are just absolutely fabulous. My sister and I were here this year just sniffing everything. I love everything about this place. The sights, the sounds, the smells. It's all so wonderful. This is the booth of an artist that I just absolutely adore. I have one piece of hers, and I would love to have more, but it's just never been in the budget.
Like this is something I could afford now.
I love that.
And it could sit on mini drawers. I know, and it could sit on my mantle, on my fireplace. It's amazing.
There's something intriguing about looking into a little box, you know?
Yes. And it's a drawer, a little drawer.
Yeah, I think it came out of like a little one of those little jewelry boxes, you know?
Yeah,
That has like a couple
yeah.
pieces in it. And this is a real old book. I can't read the title at the moment, maybe you can. But it's a real old book. And then these are some brown eyed Susans out of my garden that I draw and paint. And this is a circle.
She has such an eye for detail. I just love the depth of all of these pieces. The wall hangings are wonderful, but probably my favorite pieces that she has are her book pieces that are coming up here in a minute. And the reason for that is because I too am a book artist, and so they fascinate me the way she's used these books to create her artworks. So lovely. Her name is Teresa Prince, and she does not have a social media presence at all. But at the end, if you guys will slow it down or screen cap it or something, I will put her business card, and she is more than happy to sell you things over the phone. She's adept at doing that, I guess. We talked about that at length before I started filming.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
On this quiet morning, I flavor my coffee with pumpkin spice syrup bought at the Yankee Peddler Festival, and I take a slow sip, letting the rich flavors mingle with the crisp autumn air. It's a perfect pause, a moment to enjoy the season. I did not think I was going to film today, so I did not bring my microphone, but I keep running into these cute little things on my walk, and they're cracking me up. I love them. This is the Boston Hills Pet Memorial Park, and I have driven by it numerous times over the years and have always wanted to stop here and never have. I am so glad that I took some time to stop here and just walk through the grounds. It's so peaceful and so lovely, and to look at the stones honoring these pets and to think about all the love that these owners had for their animals, to memorialize them here. It was just very, very heartwarming, and I'm so glad that I went. I also found it interesting here. There were a couple of headstones that made me even wonder if perhaps the owners were also buried there. I don't know if that's possible, but it kind of gave me the impression. Again, it's very well maintained. It's a beautiful, beautiful area. My neighbor told me that she went there one time and said that there was a horse buried there. I looked and looked. I never found a horse. But the internet says that there are a few birds, monkeys, and a rabbit, although the majority of the pet burials are dogs and cats. Several years ago, there was kind of a big to-do because the house on which, or the property on which this cemetery sat, was sold, and the house next door didn't really care to have the pet cemetery next door. Anyway, so I don't know all the stuff that happened, but I do know that now it is supported by a group that got together, and they're called the Friends of Pet Cemetery Association. Isn't that funny? Jaws. Hey, if this is your first time visiting my vlog, thank you so much for being here. And if you've been here before, I'm so glad you came back. I am working really hard to get to 100 subscribers on this channel. It's a very new channel, and I would love your help with that. So if you are not already subscribed and this is the kind of content that you like, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe. And also if you could give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, leave a comment, and all your interactions help. So any kind of comment that you can leave is extremely helpful in getting the video and the channel noticed. And I would love to thank you in advance for doing that.